if it's shape-shifting. Oh my god, no. Oh my. Okay, so it pee as a human. It didn't shape-shift. I am joking. Hello everybody, this is part 2 of The Sims 4 Werewolf overview of the pack, and today we're going to look at build and buy, and as well some of the new feature like the moon faces. And here we are into Moonwood Mill. This is the word that we get with The Sims 4 new game pack Werewolf. And also this is called the Prowler Patch. This is a 30 by 30 lot. I think it's the second one, the second big one in the world. I think this is another big one. This is the library, but this is a nice big lot where I lay out all the build and buy, so all the objects that we get. Also, I put my two Sims, so Johnny and Phoebe, I put them both into the Prowler Patch, so we can see some object like the lamps that we looked at the lamps into the trailer into the live mode. Also, I was curious to see the werewolf needs. So we have this lovely, it's gorgeous, the layout is black with the, you know, with the sphere and the claw holding the sphere is really good. So Fury envelopes werewolf like a beautiful flaming blanket. As Fury grows, their animalistic instinct begin to manifest and will eventually take over. Fury gain is constant and is sustained by temperament, preference, werewolf ability, and the full moon. So it has let's say there's more layers than the vampire needs layout. We can also see Night Wolf. So Night Wolf prefers sleeping during the day and gain fury when deviating from nocturnal sleep cycles. So this is what type of wolf is Johnny. Now, their needs are all fine at the moment. We have, like the vampire system, we have the ability points. So I at the moment have 2, but I think I just gain it from move the werewolf to move Johnny into the word. So if we go into werewolf abilities, oh my, we have so many. So we have 2 points to let's say to use at the moment. So we have a ferocity, intimidate other Sims for fun and profit. I'm not gonna read it all. And then wolf nap, sleep anywhere on the ground. And by the way, wolf nap, my dog just snores, so you can hear my dog snore in the background every now and then maybe. So wolf nap, sleep anywhere on the ground using the wolf nap ability. Then we have a territory making, leave a mark in the world and relieve bladder needs. So as we looked into the trailer, werewolf can pee outside like and mark the territory. So I was right. I thought myself, who knows if it's marking a territory or just relieve themselves. So it's both relieving and marking a territory. And then we have scavenger, dig up lost treasure and artifacts like we saw in the trailer. So that wolf that during the spar just digged underground and popped up where there was the bus bar. Then we have the personal grooming, lick away the dirt. So yeah, my dogs lick themselves, but licking is not always as a grooming method, because cats lick themselves to groom themselves more than dogs. So I think there is a bit meh. So as the vampire, the werewolf has abilities. Different from vampires. Vampires, we do have, we acquire abilities, but we acquire also weakness. I don't think there is so much weakness into the werewolf. Dormant abilities, if we go on a question mark, are available at any tire and don't require spending ability points. So you want to use your ability points. I use mine, one for territory marking, and we can use the second one maybe for ferocity. Actually, let's say scavenger and let's see what's going to happen. So I was saying, with the dormant abilities, we are not using any ability point and get unlocked by completing relevant objectives and ability. So this is gonna be unlocked by themselves. So we have a werewolf empathy, and then we have a lunar epiphany, read the ancient werewolf writing. Then we have werewolf mentorship, teach other werewolf with skill and grace. Also we have werewolf menace, enjoy scaring sims and feel no guilt about it. Oh my god, that is Gregory. Werewolf diplomacy, use diplomacy to win over werewolf allies. And then we have transformation mastery, transform into beast mode at will. So this is really cool. This is really cool. And then we have a bunch. Okay, I can't see it, but I can if I hover on top, I can't see what it is. So we have loads. We have voracious anger, lunar blessing, vicious howl. There are so many. I'm not going through everything, but I want to see a few things with the with the needs. Now I have Phoebe. She's a big bad wolf, so automatically, so they both young adult, there's brother and sister, they both werewolf, the born werewolf, so they are not being bitten. Inner demon within is unleashed. Not only will this sims gain additional fury while angry, but will also need to fight other sims in order to keep aggression down. So she needs to spar more than anybody else. It is if this wolf asks her to come inside, best to say no to bite the hairs of my chinny chin chin. So yeah, that's really very silly. So I will give her ferocity, and I will give personal grooming. There you go, the one that I'm not crazy about it. And yeah, we'll see what is going on. So what I want to see, I don't know where to start. So the first thing that I can't see is that we don't have a kitchen. We don't have a kitchen pack, and that I think is a miss. Don't get me wrong, as I say, till now I love the pack, this industrial vibe, all this steel work all steel framework, the stressed paint. I love this. Just right up my street. Is an amazing pack, and if you play rags to riches, this is like the best. But yeah, I think there is a miss, because they could have done something really, really cool with the kitchen. They could have done a second-hand kitchen cabinet made from other things. I mean, the sky was the limit. There are definitely some kitchen counter we should have had it. I lay everything down. I'm not going through all the swatches, but we have the swatches are super cool. I love, as you can maybe notice, I do love anything that is purple or fuchsia, really bright pink. I absolutely adore. So can you hear my dogs? And I love this one with this little piece of fabric. They are teared up, looks secondhand, so the bunk beds look homemade, so it's really cool. We also don't get any double bed. So there you go, the single bed that you can put under the bunk bed if you want, and this bed can be used by adult or teenager or children. We do have a toddler bed here. Again, it's very cute. I'm not going through all the swatches. Love this type of look how good it is, done with a palette, yeah. It's normally you find in warehouses, so it's just a mattress on top of pallet. It's just, it's so good. The toddler bed is very, very sweet again, really, really cute. All the swatches, very, very well thought. Then we have a bassinet for a baby. I think this is super cute. Love the little sheep, the moon, the stars, and whatnot. Different swatches. The distress look, the distress wood is just, I love it. And then we have this is like it's a tire seat. Again, we do have different swatches with this. So if I go here, you can see all different swatches. So there are just a couple of tires, and they use some rope to create a sort of seat. So it's really, really cool. Now, one thing that I'm very excited, and you think, oh my god, you're crazy. Oh my god, a lazy boy, guys. Look at this. This is a lazy boy with the cup holder for your drink. I think it's so, so good. If you are a big fan like me of a friend, you might remember of Joy and Chandler have a lazy boy in their house, and you do have different swatches, and I think it's gorgeous. It's so gorgeous. I love a lazy boy. Then we have this one, is called Lumvik Lum Lumvelet. So it's an old theater seat. How cool. So they found this in an abandoned theater. They found some seats, and now they got into the house, so they are reused. By the way, this is my favorite combination of color. This green, this emerald green, and this purple is just to die for. And we have a chair. So again, the chair, they really thought about very, very well, because nearly all the objects, they come with a swatch, either stressed or dirtier, but also with basic plain color. It's black, brown and white. So very well thought. They heard us, they heard the community. So you have a medium brown and a light brown and medium brown, I think. Then I keep going with the seats. We have the sofa that we saw in the trailer, when I was pick the trailer apart, and this is sofa. It's so good. It's a mix match. So we can see that it's, you know, it's been tear apart and then sew and pull together again, and you know, give you this living vibe. A love seat shaped as a tree. Now, there was a rumor, there are some things that make you think about collector, forging and fairy. I am just throwing that like that, and we will think about it. Also, we have two new carpets. So we have this one that is more leaved and you know, second hand, maybe they found this beside a bin outside. So, and then we have this version, and then we have the newer version. So it's the same, I think they are the same, yes. So this is exactly the same swatches, but brand new, and I'm happy that they give us that. So if I keep going here, I absolutely love. Now we have this this is a 2 tiles table, and I absolutely love. So we do have all different swatches. Again, we have plain swatches and also the distress one with distress wood, distress paint. Love the little touch. This is an old an old wobbling table that need a book to keep the table on the same level, and I think it is a very sweet little touch that gives they give you more the vibes of something that is lived in. I love the swatches again, and as I say, they really heard the community giving to us plain swatches, so medium brown, light brown, black and white, just so not complain this time. As you can see, I duplicate, so I put another table so we can see here the lamps, and this one was the lamp, so this one is not moving, you can view, but it's not moving. So this one can set color, so this is a little light, okay. This one, turn on all lights, so let's turn on all the lights. I think, oh, scratch, so you can interact with stuff. I think it's really, oh wow, I took the audio out, and okay, you can scratch like an animal, like a pet, like a cat. There you go, you can scratch everything. I love this interaction, it's really cool. Oh my goodness. So let's keep going because there's loads of things. So I just want to show you that this object that was moving in live mode, and I think it's really sweet. Then we have this, the tiny fungus among us, is a terrarium. So it's just a decoration object. It's a small terrarium, comes in different swatches as well. So we have the box changing, the mushroom changing. We have this is some Luna Expert folio, again some decoration objects. I'm very happy that we have all of that. And again, this is, let's say, you see, you have a spellcaster vibe. I'm absolutely in love with this desk. They find an old, I don't know, an abandoned factory, and the office had this metal drawing, this metal drawer, and they use this drawer with the door from the old factory office, and then they place, they put a crate underneath, and I think it's really cool. I would like to be able to use that, but you can't use it. Can you see? Unfortunately, you can't use it. That's a shame, but I absolutely adore this desk. This is my favorite, and it comes different swatches. We have some plain ones, so happy days for everybody. This is some clutter object, as this more stationery here. Very cool. Again, there is this spellcaster, this antiques vibe going on. We have this sweet moon petal lamp, so the famous moon petal that you can find, you can collect only in full moon on the peak of the mountain in Moonwood Mill. And then there is this moon petal that is so pretty and delicate, and is in the glass. So it's so sweet, look at it, and it has a little sweet animation with this magical lights, like the moon. So this is a little writing desk. So again, there is this old vibe feeling. And now we have, so we have our new, we have a base game telescope, and this is a new version of this, of the telescope that we have in base game, and I think it's very sweet. I love, again, I love the distress, the old vibe, the everything, the find, second-hand vibe, that everything is fine. This one also have the feel that is heavy, it's a nice heavy telescope, so it's really cute. Keep going here. So if we keep going here, we have some plants and pots. So I looked at this in the trailer. I noticed them immediately, and I love this. They are using old tins, a bucket, a let's say a soil old bag. It's really, really cute. So change the container change, and so the green a little bit. Some of them have different green on the leaf, like that. I like that, and I love this one. I love this barrel planter. So super, super cute. It's a half barrel with plants, and it's just very, very sweet. Different swatches, flower change as well. We have a new pea bush. So yeah, we have a new bush to pea. Happy days. Also, we have a new planter. It's a homemade sundial, so you can see there is this big industrial nails in the middle of this wood trunk. Yeah, trunks. And then there are some glasses. There are the north, I think, yeah, the polars, and then sundial used to use it to locate and to tell time. So we got this floor. This is the floor that we got with this pack. We have all different swatches, and if I go here and I put it up like this, you can see all the swatches, and it's a very it's a distressed floor. I love the swatches. One thing that I picked up from the trailer is the scratches and all the cracks that we got. So this is the floor one. We get some for the wall and some for the floor. And one thing that I really liked when I was lying all down for you guys is this. Look how clever. Look at it. I like this new look here. I really do like this little new look. I think they are sharpening everything up. We have the same for the crack. So we have this is all the cracks, and this is all the scratches. Everything, as always, you know, we can use the square brackets to make it big as we want it. So yeah, we can resize it as much as we want it. So the scratches as well. So if you want bigger scratches, maybe it's a bigger wolf. So yeah, that's really, really cool. Now if we go this way, I love that we have, as I say, we have all this steel framework. We have some this new spandrel that is in steel. I love that we have different color. I love the yellows. Very, very industrial, old factory. There is all this vibe going on through this this pack. So I'm really, really happy. I love this heavy steel column that we got, and I love this wood column, and yeah, they look like they're old. They are a bit crooked. It's not completely straight, so I love because give a more lived feeling. So we have some stair railing and the new stairs. It's very, I love it. I love how industrial they're dirty, they're used, and so the rail as well. So let me show you the swatches that we got with the stairs. It's so lovely. So we do have some plain one. This is like, yeah, it's dark, but it's not black. And again, same for the railings. The railings the same swatches, and so the spandrel and the column. This is the only gate that we got with this pack. Keep out the chain link fence. This fence scream, hey, no, you aren't allowed inside. You can look, you can try to climb, but you're going to have lots of regrets. So really, it's just one you to stay out, of course. And we have the barbed wire on top, so the gate is going to be the gate for this. I have put some different swatches. I wish they give us the gate for the other one here, but yeah, right, I can, you know, I can work with the gates that we already have. So we have these fences here that is old factory fences. Whoopsie, and there you go. And you can see, you know, they are linked like this, and you can see a little bit of rust, you know, it's all old. And then we have the woodsy plank fence, so old style wood plank, again being, you know, linked. I love that they're linked together by this wire. And then of course we have some plain swatches. So there is for everybody, and we have some distress one with distress paint and distress wood. Now I'm going, you know, I'm going whatever it's good. Look at this, then we have the Get Buff workout machine. So this is just genius. Genius. It's very, very clever. I think I love it. I love the vibe. I love this old car seat. So this is the closest that we get to cars, guys. So let's not complain about. I love this old car seat that is used for the weight machine, and it's been used. So they found some pieces, they taped it together. We have some cement block that is going to use as the weight, and I think everything is very, very clever. I love this. Then we have a new punching bag here, and I know that there are these swatches with the graffiti. I think are very, you know, very, very rebel-y vibe, and I love that. And I love the fact, of course, that you have a plain one, so you can use a little bit. Again, is a homemade one. We have a tire filled with cement with this heavy steel pole in the middle, and then of course the bag on top that is been you know, it's been taped all around, patched and taped all around. And now if I go here, we have this lamp. It's very, very cute. It's just, you know, simple lamp. Again, a patchwork lamp because it's all patched up. So this one, also this one, maybe it's been found somewhere and just repatch and made, you know, give a second life for a good use for our werewolf packs, or lone wolf, I don't know what is your game. And then we have this. So they say there is a record tick great shelf, so I don't think that this, double check, so this is a bookshelf, but we have some space, so we might be able to use some space in the shelf. So let me just try if I, okay, so we have so this is the plushie. For the children, we have some toys and we have some plushie. So this is a very, very tiny little plushie, and I just resized, and they're very, very sweet. So we have the sheep and we have the wolf, and I think there is another one. No, but we have the very famous and very gorgeous werewolf. Oh, the gnome wolf, they call them. I call the were-gnome. I think it's much better, the were-gnome. Yes. In any case, there is, it's our small little gnome, but in werewolf form. And yeah, I think it's very, very cute. It's up to you, how do you feel best to use it. So we have this one with some space on shelf as a bookshelf. We have this one that we saw on the trailer, so it's clothing storage chest, but we saw that we can't also put stuff on like a TV. So we can use this one as a TV stand, no problem. And can we use it with a big one? Yes, I mean, maybe that's too big, but you know, This is very cool, and I think this one is really, really cute, really sweet. You know, the old year. Then we have another bookshelf. So we have two bookshelves. We have different swatches here as well, with some distress wood, distress paint. Love it, love so much. We do have a new electric guitar, and look, it's fierce. It's absolutely fierce, this electric guitar, with the wolf, scary as hell. We have different swatches. Absolutely brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Now if I turn this way, so this is my favorite things that comes in this pack. It's my, I love it, I absolutely love it. So we do have another bar that we don't need it because we have so many bars, so please stop giving us a bar. But I guess, you know, this is a werewolf bar or industrial vibe bar, trailer trash bar, call it however you want it. But yeah, it's not bad. Actually, I like it. I like this bar. I really do like it. I love this. This is wonderful. The bus bar. It's an old bus. It's a two floor bus. And it's just gorgeous, and I think you can use as a bar, but I think you can use, we could invent something and use for something different. Can you resize? Yes, you can. So you can resize, and yeah, so definitely you can create something. The sky is the limit. I always say your imagination is the limit, so you can do whatever you want, create whatever you want. I think this is the piece of resistance of this pack. I absolutely love this. Then we have some lovely garbage here. So we have some factory rubble. That is always good to create the shovel look of this word. And then we have an oil drum trash can. So we have a new trash can. So it's an old oil that is being used as a trash can. It's very self-explanatory. We don't have to say anything. Then we have some warning sign. These are the warning sign for Greg, the werewolf, the very scary werewolf. And yeah, they're just this. So you can use in different parts or in different words as well. So it's not. And then here, because I unlocked the live mode and debug, so we have here the moon plant. How sweet is the moon plant? And if I make it bigger, we can even see it better. So it's not open yet because it's not full moon, and there is just one at the peak, at the mountain of Moonwood Mill. And now we have here, we have a woodsy mailbox, as a homemade mailbox. Again, it's been used an old, maybe from a desk. There is an older drawer, and it's been used a branch to make a mailbox. Very, very sweet. There is so much stuff here. And then we have this one, is super good, rusted factory fan. Again, we have different swatches. We have, as I say, different color for the furniture, but this is the bonfire that I noticed on the trailer. We had a junk filled bonfire. Then we have the Moonwood Mill tunnel entrance. So this is the tunnel entrance. So we have a lot of clutter, and I want you to look at this super sweet wolf. So you can use them separately, no problem at all. But if you want, you can put them together like this, like this, like this. And this is a brother. And I think this is just super This is a very, very sweet. You get this shelf, different swatches. So you have plain and you have some stress paint. And then I think this is gonna be the like collectible that you can find around the world. So as you can see, we have the tamed cowplant skull. So if you go, it goes into this glass bell. Look at this, and you can get the mouth and go in there as well. So again, here is the same. You can put them all together, the wolf, or you can put it separately. And we have some Mooncaster shard pot shards that tell a story. And yeah, when you put it on the shelf, that's what happened. They get all together. So it's really, really sweet. Also, we have this Mooncaster memento, and I put the poster that we got. So this one was the one that I thought, oh my god, I love it. So as you can see, we have a different preview. I love this one. I love this one. This one with the newspaper is really, really cool, but I love this one here, this color with a splash of color, super, super good. We have some other poster, different. This is more bright neon punky rock punk poster, and yeah, I think it's super, super good. Again, I'm not looking at everything. And then we have this mirror. So to place the mirror as high, I use the hotkey on the keyboard. So I press Ctrl 9 and 0 is a little trick to move the objects up and down the wall, because this mirror comes in a defined high. You can't, even if I click and push, you can't move them. So this is the defined high. So the only way to move them up and down on the wall at the best height, could be even on top of a fireplace. You can use the Ctrl 9 and 0 to move the object up and down. And I love this mirror. This mirrors everything. I loved it. I clocked it immediately on the trailer. I love this half moon shelf mirror. It's super, super delicious, so good. So we have a planter, can go up and down, and of course we have different swatches for the box. And the plant looks the same. It looks to me like herbs. So this is a planter with herbs, so maybe cooking herbs, or like I don't know, herbology. Love this. These are just brilliant. This are the vampire picture with the faces scratched off clearly. There is some ancient rivalry, and yeah, we will know more about it with the gameplay. And then we have this one here, super cute. This is the Luna fish. It's super, super cute. That's the Luna fish there. And then we have some more posters. So we have this poster that are great. I love the selection, the movie poster maybe. And then we have this family. It was so long. This is the famous wall clock, and came in 3 different swatches, and it was quite a long time that we didn't get another wall clock. Here I have this are the tarp curtains that I noticed into the trailer as well, and I love them. They are so much fun to use. Really give you, you know, the trailer trash vibe. And I love this one that we saw that in the trailer. We have all decal, so sticker collection, and you know, we have the wolf, we have the moon, we have this moth, and this is the size that comes in, so we can make it even smaller and create our own story for our toddlers or children room. And of course we have So we have cracks and we have scratches for the floor, and there is we have scratches and cracks and molded wall things. And of course we do have some brand new lighting, and I love this. So this is the worn factory lighting, so worn off a really old and rusty factory lighting. It gives a a very nice light. I love it. So I didn't put all the swatches, but we get 3 new wall pattern. So we got rebel cabin walls. So we have some old, so this is the wood one, and this few of the swatches that we get. Then we have some brick, so we have a caution brick wall. So the caution, because it comes with this yellow and black line that, as you know, means caution. And we have some different different swatches as well. And then we have no caution brick wall, so the one that comes without the yellow and black line underneath. Same swatches. Love that it's you know, it's dirty, it's old, you know, you can use an industrial old build. So I really like. It's all about your creativity and what you can build. It doesn't mean that a lot of these things are specific. You might want to use it if you for certain things. You might use it for just certain gameplay. But you know, I can see this in a farm with, you know, recycled pieces, like it looks here a lot. The vibe is a lot of pieces have been recycled, you know, find it in abandoned places, abandoned factory and whatnot. And I love, you know, we do have all our lovely swatches, so from stressed distressed paint to just plain paint. Now we have these doors, and I absolutely love it. This is a industrial steel door. Again, we have a few swatches that I'm going through really fast. I love that one come without the scratches, so we have a couple without scratches and a few with the scratches, and yeah, I love that. So it's up to you if you want to put the scratch in outside on the inside. You might trap them when they were shifting. And then I love this one, is the wolf graffiti industrial door. Again, it's got a wolf graffiti on the door. Comes different swatches as well, and yeah, super cute. It's been used, as we saw in the trailer, in the secret layer of the werewolf, so that is really cool. Now we have another door. It's the bold industrial door. We could see this one into the trailer as well. It completely disappears when you use the brick, so that is, I mean, honestly, fair play with this pack. They really had eyes for the matches, for the swatches, so I really appreciated what they did. And again, this industrial vibe is up my street so much. And then we have an archway. I love this archway, so it looks like broken in nearly. I love that. I love it so much. Different swatches that goes all with the bricks, so yeah, it's up to you how do you want to use it. We do get some windows, and we have a broken window, so really give you this industrial vibe of an old build, and I think this is so sweet. Brittle brick frame, so yeah, super good. And you see us completely disappeared with the same brick swatch. Wonderful, absolutely gorgeous. Then we have the same here. We have this wonderful window, brick and wood. We can pretend that this is the window of somewhere else that is shut down, so it's up to us how we want to work it. We got also here, look at it, we got some new roof pattern. So we have this one that is very, you know, from the old house. So we have moss on it, different swatches. I haven't put all. And then we have this one here that, if I pick it up, is a whole field sheet metal roof, and I put a few swatches, same swatches of this. So it's a whole field, so you can see there are some hole in it. Oops, sorry, but there are some hole in it. I think it's really, really well done. And then if we go here, this is called whole field sheet metal roof with accidental skylight. So this, we've been using some plastic sheets with the metal, and that's why I create the skylight. So I think it's very, very clever if we want to create like an old house, an old warehouse. So we can do a part with this type of roof. We can make a flat roof. So as I say, the sky is the limit. So the lunar cycle length, you can choose how the lunar cycle is going to be long. So if 2 days, 4 days, 8 days, 16 or 24. So by default is 8 days. You can set a permanent phase of the moon. So you can leave the moon always a new moon, or you can use you can leave it as a crescent moon or as a full moon. You can disable the lunar effect. So enable or disable lunar effects on Sims in live mode. Current lunar modelets will remain until they have naturally disappear. So like a werewolf, they are very much drawn by the lunar phases. So if you want to disable, you are able to disable the effect. Also, there is a pack setting that is here. So werewolf, limit werewolf to Moonwood Mill. If checked, werewolf sims outside of the active household will not appear automatically in beast form in words other than Moonwood Mill. So you can limit the werewolf shifting into Moonwood Mill. If you want to spice it up a little bit everything, I would check this. I might will, you never know. But we're going to look at this once that I do my gameplay. I love the industrial vibe, everything that they make the Sims more realistic. This is a wonderful pack to play also Rags to Riches. I don't know about the foraging into this world, so I'm very curious about that. So I know that in full moon you can go and take the flower moon. Also the moonfish can be caught on full moon on the lake. So yeah, this is a beautiful, this is a just gorgeous world, and we can see here. So we know that here there is a secret explore underground tunnel, and I know there's like a secret take you to the secret layout. Then we can fish in here. Look at the, I love the color of the water of this let's say this river, this little tiny river. And where is the lake? So my Sims is acquiring logic. I want to just take a look around, and I love all these debug builds that we have. Look at this. Focus camera on pack leader. So here's where is the pack leader, and I didn't introduce anybody yet, so I need to introduce myself. Again, look, this, you know, this word is so disheveled. It's such a well done word. I'm very happy with this pack, honestly. Okay, so I told to my Sims to go and check it out, the underground, and say when the porta potty saw as a graffiti arrow pointing down into dark underground passageway. As Johnny descends, he finds himself deep below Moonwood Mill in what appears to be a series of tunnels. Where do they lead? So if they continue, and again my dog continues snoring in the background, and just look around. Oh, okay, that's the lake. I think we can go and swim into the lake. Diverging path. As Johnny crawls under a particularly low stretch, he noticed that the tunnel splits into 3 paths. Up ahead, from one path comes a faint but magical sounding melody. Down another, the lingering scent of garlic, and down the third, a welcome beat of fresh air on the breeze. Follow the magical melody, head towards the garlic, find the fresh air. I would say follow the magical melody. Let's see what's going to happen. And this is the lake that you can, I think you can swim. Yes, so we're gonna send Phoebe to swim here. How beautiful is this lake? Isn't this just gorgeous? Oh my goodness, I love it. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous word. Honestly, they did a wonderful. Oh my God, look at this. I feel that I'm into a Bob Ross painting. You don't know who is Bob Ross? Please go and search on YouTube. He was a painter that got famous because he invented a technique. So please go and check it out, because honestly, it's a wonderful, wonderful piece of history to watch. Tunnel thoughts. The tunnels seem to go on forever, and Johnny gets lost in his thoughts. How long did it take to dig all of this? And who covers the maintenance costs? They do maintenance down here, right? Oh, goodness me. Oh, there she goes, there she goes, there she goes. And look at this word just around. Let's follow her. We have somebody with a bike as well. An enchanted room. The enchanting music fades as Johnny comes to a large round room with an expensive relief carved into the wall. Embedded. Glowing cerulean crystals give off enough light to make out the story within. The artwork depicts a magical conflict between 2 sides, with some favoring plasma and other who drew power from the moon. So he found some artwork related that rivalry that I was talking about, the vampire and werewolf. And also here we have this, we have the Moonwood Mill information. So this is really, really cool. Let's follow Phoebe. Meanwhile, and I love this. I honestly, I live in the UK in Somerset, and there is an area next to me that it looks like this bridge, the wood bridge, with this river, the small river underneath. Finders keepers, John is making his way through a particularly tight corridor when he notices something give way underfoot. He bends down to check and discovers something. Okay. One trash fruit. Fantastic. We find some trash fruit. Wonderful. Who are you? Geoffrey Langram. Yeah. There's some the gorgeous and absolutely icon Geoffrey Langrabs is in Moonwood Mill. I think Geoffrey needs to be careful because, you know, Greg's is always around the corner. Diverging path. Johnny encounters a tiny chasm and hops across. On the other side, the tunnel split in 3, and faint melody, strange yet almost magical, seems to emanate from one path. The next littered with all the rusted debris, and the final path carries the scent of fresh air. Find the fresh air. And as you see, we do have some body scratches that I use on my Phoebe and my Johnny. You can find where tattoos are. So, oh, she need a wig, by the way. Leaving the underground, the tunnel's earthy scent gets mustier, and Johnny comes to an opening in the dirt passageway that seems to some sort of large metal pipe. It angles upwards, eventually leading to an easily removable grate. Johnny pushes past it and out into some sort of industrial covert above ground. That our Johnny just found. Yes, yes indeed. Ooh, so we did find, actually, there you go. So this is the secret, it's near the secret layers. So we went out of the tunnel and we found the underground. That's what we thought, that we found the underground, the secret underground layer here. So that we can't get in. So at the moment we can't just get into the bar. So let's introduce ourselves. We have a couple of vampire and we have some spellcaster as well, and some Nalani from Sulani. So that's very, very cool. Wolfgang Wilder. Sniff and introduce. I want to see what happened with the vampire. The vampire was too fast. So yeah, so you can sniff, introduce. I love it. I think it's very, very fun because we do have also some old new interaction between themes, completely different werewolf interaction about it. So I think it's a brand new approach to the game. They make it a little bit more excited. Okay, so even from far away, so it doesn't, he didn't want he didn't want close sniffed, so from far away smelled, and so I really like. Can you werewolf? We can mark a territory. Let's have a look if it marks a territory, and let's have a look if it's shapeshifting. Oh my god, no! Oh my. Okay, so he peed as a human. He didn't shapeshift. He just peed and marked the territory like that. Oh my god. And everybody hates him because they don't understand. They are not werewolves, so they do not understand. Werewolf scavenger ground. So I can dig. And yes, so there you go. This is the new interaction again. So if I want, I can dig again. Johnny did not shapeshifting yet. So I'm sorry if this video has been longer, but I want to see a couple of things, and yeah, that's really, really cool. And I also love, so Johnny found something while scavenging. 2 common upgrade parts. That's good. And I love the new plumb bob style. Look at this. It's, you know, it's aged. We have the moon faces, and it's gorgeous. It's so gorgeous. Where is the peak of the mountain? There he is. So that's the peak of the mountain. That is just above the lake. So I don't know how you got here. Travel to base. There we are. This is the peak of the mountain. Oh, beautiful. It's so gorgeous. It's so gorgeous. And yeah, play in the rain. Shower a little bit because you were stinking. And oh yes, we saw that in the trailer. There is something, and this tree with the moon, there is something magical going on. Fairy, focus camera on pack leader. So yeah, there is something magical. I don't know why. I have a feeling that fairy might come in. Oh, my Sims is naked. As you should, because it's I absolutely love. I love this new interaction that give a new face to this game that was becoming a little bit stale as a gameplay. I am at the moment on my live stream on Twitch. I play a Rags to Riches, a farming edition. But I think that I can make my sim into a werewolf and move it to Moonwood. You know, the vibe of this old find and renew object. So they found this old stuff, maybe in a factory, maybe in an abandoned industrial build. So you see all the object reuse in a desk or in a sofa or in a gym equipment. So it's everything so good. Love the clothing. Oh my god, this, beside the ripped, the tear, but the second-hand vibe and the rock punk all over this pack is so gorgeous. And most of it is, as you can see, there's still here my lovely Pride heart. We're still in the Pride month, so how is more Pride to have a gender neutral pack? So a very unisex vibe on this pack. I love that. And there is so much into this. This pack cannot just been done into an overview. It's a very interesting pack, so more with the gameplay you understand even more, so I'm really looking forward to that. So don't forget to like, subscribe and comment down below if you want to see more video like this. If you like my video, do you have any suggestions? Please do so. Do you want to see a gameplay? I am happy to do a gameplay, but also I'm gonna leave my Twitch link down below in the description, because you should come and yeah, be in the stream when I'm live, because I am a very fun person to be around. And yeah, we can pick apart the pack if you're curious to do certain things, and yeah, we can do together. We can have a Rags to Riches werewolf edition. Werewolf farming forging edition. I don't know, it's a bit mashup, but there are a lot of few things that need to be let's say looked into depth. But it's been lovely, and I cannot wait to just get into deep a gameplay. So I'll see you very soon. I'm wishing you a wonderful rest of the day wherever you are in the world, and I hope you liked my video, and I love every single moment that I spent with you. So I'll see you very soon. Thank you. Bye.